Welcome back. It's day 2 of Education 403, the research class at Lehigh University's College of Education. I'm Alex Wiseman, and I'm here to give you a very brief and succinct introduction to January 8th, day 2 of the course. So let's go. Just like on the first day, what I think you should do is I think you should move through this page from top to bottom. Start by looking at the objectives. The objectives for today's day 2 learning are to understand what variables and hypotheses are, and how to review the research literature, and the basic elements of research proposal writing. Right? So 3 kind of big and important things, but certainly manageable. For our learning modules, we're going to be revisiting Bearded Accented Guy to help us look at how we can develop and ask a research question for either qualitative or quantitative studies by watching this video on research questions. I think it's a good overview and will help you with that. Next, we're going to look at this video on qualitative versus quantitative data. It's very straightforward, and I think it does a nice job of getting at the point of what qualitative is versus quantitative. Excuse me, with this lovely toilet analogy that's going to be used in the video. Next, you're going to look at different variables and hypotheses and what they are by reading this chapter from Frankel and Wallen called Variables and Hypotheses. Something I wanted to point out was when you're looking at these chapters or many of the linked content through this site, you will need to log into Google using your Lehigh username and password. So if you have another account, like a Gmail account or something like that, you want to make sure that you're logged out of that and that you use your Lehigh username and password to log into Google. Once you do that, you will have access to everything automatically. All right. So you're going to read Chapter 3 from Frankel and Wallen. You're going to do the Chapter 3 quiz, remembering that you have to submit your answers and then use the form on that page to email your results to me using the email function. Okay? You're going to do the same thing with Chapter 5 from Frankel and Wallen on reviewing the literature with the quiz that goes with that. You're also going to look at Chapter 25, all the way at the end of this text from Frankel and Wallen, on writing research proposals and reports, because as you know, the draft research proposal is the final product of the class. Each day's assignments are helping you build towards that final product. All right? I'd like for you also to take a look at some of these online articles and web pages. So for example, this one on problem statements I think is interesting and helpful and very succinct. You can read this in 3 minutes probably. And the same with statements of research of purpose. Again, very short and succinct. You should be able to read that very quickly. And then finally, there's a PDF chapter online about ethical considerations, and it's from Cresswell, who is a very well-known and respected, this requires you to download, so I'm not going to download right now, but you can, very well-known and respected scholar of educational research. And again, you're going to complete this online quiz and then send me the results. So you'll be doing a lot of quizzing and resulting. And then you have a couple of things that I'm going to ask you to draft again. A problem statement, a purpose statement, and an ethical issues statement. These are all things that will, or sections, these are all sections that will eventually go into your draft research proposal. You will certainly have an opportunity to revise them over the course of the next 8 days, but I do want you to get a draft down and send it to me. And please, can you send me these application activities all in one document, but with headings distinguishing each section. So you'll have a statement of the problem section marked by a heading that starts that section, a purpose of the study section marked by a heading, and you get where this is going, and anticipated ethical issues of the study section marked with this heading. All right? I'd like for you to continue to look ahead at what's coming and continue to watch these videos ahead of time. I think that will be important in helping you lay a foundation for the research class. I would like for you to do one more thing. This is something that helps you share with other people. I would like for you to identify and commit to one empirical research question to base your research proposal assignments around as soon as possible. And by as soon as possible, I mean, hey, let's try to do that on day 2. And I would like for you to share your draft research question in the comments section below. That's this part down here where it says leave a reply. Okay? You're going to do that, and you're going to give constructive feedback on others' draft questions that you see down there as well. If they're not asking a question that seems clear to you, or it's not stated in a way that you can see how it might be empirically observed or measured, make a comment about that. Even if you're saying something like good job, try to be constructive. Say, good job, I think this is what you did well. Or say, good job, I think this is what you might improve to make it even better than it already is. And then, of course, I would like for you to also put any comments about today's objectives, learning, or application activities down here in the Leave a Reply section, just so that we know that we're communicating with one another. And remember, you can do any of these things at any point up to the end of day 2. The time is yours to schedule and organize as you wish. The important thing, though, is that everything from day 2 is completed, and if you have to send stuff to me, send it to me. Just work through these things step by step from top to bottom, and by the end of the day, you will feel good. All right. Let me know if you have questions. Talk to you later.